What's up guys, JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another video. To get into the holiday season, I decided I'm going to do a franchise ranking, but not just any franchise ranking. We are doing a Christmas themed franchise ranking because after all, it is Christmas time and I'm kind of getting into the spirit a little bit. So I wanted to create a few videos to kind of further get my Christmas vibe on. For those of you who don't know, franchise ranking, it's a video series that a lot of people have done. I've done them in the past. It's where you take a franchise and you rank them from your least favorite to favorite. Pretty simple. I would love to hear other people's thoughts on this. This will be the Silent Night, Deadly Night films, of course, because I think that's the only Christmas horror franchise. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments down below. Also, let me know how you would rank these films down in the comments or do a video response. Let's jump into this bad boy. I have covered these films before previously, so they're not fresh in my memory, but I watched them last year. They were tough to get through. I covered them on a podcast, and if you're curious to hear my full in-depth thoughts as well as my two co-hosts, check the link below or go to the website 22shotsofmovesandhorror.com and check out, I believe it was episode 36, could be wrong, Silent Night Deadly Night franchise. So coming in at number 6, we have Silent Night Deadly Night Part 3. This one is awful. It is such a chore to get through. I was so bored. It has Bill Moseley. Most of the time he's just walking around with half his brain exposed. Should be pretty cool, right? Nope, it's not. It's boring. It's unfun. It's so uninteresting. It's barely a Christmas horror film, and I just don't like it. It was painful. I can't even imagine watching it right now. It's just that boring. So coming in at number 5, we have Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 4, or The Initiation, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 4. This one also not really a Christmas horror film. I think this is the one that was even more like not a Christmas horror film. I don't even think it has snow. It was a bizarre one. I think it was either written or directed by Brian Usna. It has all these weird bizarro moments to it. There's like giant bugs. It's just so out there that it is kind of fun, but it's still not a great movie. I didn't enjoy it that much. I did enjoy it because it was like a change of pace from what we was seeing, but at the same time it's just not that fun. It was alright. I don't know. I'm being a little hard on it. In my memory, I can't really remember it that well, but I didn't love it. It's one of those films that feel like that it was originally supposed to be one film, and they kind of peppered in some Silent Night stuff and labeled a Silent Night, Deadly Night film, a la Hellraiser, that the Weinsteins used to do that too. Hellraiser 5, 6, 7, 8. Those were not Hellraiser films. They were later peppered in with Pinhead and titled Hellraiser film. So coming in at number 4, we have Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 5, The Toymaker. I actually did enjoy this one a little bit. Probably the best out of the later sequels. I mean, it's not the greatest film in the world. It felt like a full moon film to me. For that reason, I did enjoy it as I would a full moon film. There's a big history with one of the actors in the film who hated the Silent Night, Deadly Night films publicly and then later starred in one of them. Really cool, interesting history with that. And the Toymaker idea is pretty cool as well. So Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 5 coming in at number 4. Let's go down to number 3. We have the remake, Silent Night. This one was not the best remake in the world, but it was just fun. They kind of redid a few of the scenes. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it is a decent horror movie. And if you disconnect it from the original franchise, the original film, it's definitely a fun Christmas horror movie. There's a lot of cool kills. It's a slasher. Malcolm McDowell's in it. Not really anything to write home about, but it's fun. So then coming in at number 2, I know this is going to shock a lot of people, but Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. I just love this one, man. It's such a bad movie, and I if this is not by the ratings that I would give the films, that's not how I'm ranking them here. This is how I'm ranking them, how much I enjoy each one. And Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, I've really become a fan of because of how retarded it is. It's got such a great history as well. It's ridiculous. Basically, a studio ended up buying the rights to the original Silent Night, Deadly Night film. They wanted a guy, an editor, to recut the film and make an entirely new movie out of it. And he said, I don't care how I rearrange this film, it's still going to be the same film. But if you give me, set amount of money, I can shoot new scenes and create a sequel and use the, a little bit of new footage, much of the old footage, and use that as flashbacks and create a new film. And they did, and that was the result. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. The Ricky character, amazingly, it's so bad it's so good. It's so bad, so good. It's one of those films, it's one of the few films that I actually feel genuine about that with, where I feel like I actually like it because it's so bad. Yeah, so number 2, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. And coming in at number 1, we have Silent Night, Deadly Night. Of course, the classic, the original. What can I say about it? It's so much better than any of those films on the list. It really is. It's head and arms above anything on that list. All the other ones are bad compared to this film. This is actually a good movie. It's a good slasher film. It's one of my favorite Christmas horror films, and it is one of my favorite slasher films as well. So that about wraps it up, guys. That is my rankings. See you guys next time. Peace.